Ladies and gentlemen, this story comes from the Financial Post, September 30th, 2020. David Rosen, we're in a depression, not a recession, and the scars will take years to heal. So he is saying, all the things about, the vaccine and people are aching to get out, to go out to restaurants and get their lives back to normal. But right now, they're just not able to do it. So the polls are saying that attitudes have been shifting in this country. Even things that are moving and moving fast, such as housing sales, and are driven by activities in rural areas towards single family units and away from multifamily units. There is much greater appreciation for open space now than there used to be, and that is not going to change in the future. So, neither will work from home, because he said this is going to be a way of life, at least for the next several years. People are going to have to get used to doing all of their employment at home if you're able to do it, or if you're able to find a work at home job. That might be your best bet right now, opposed to trying to find a job out here on the economy. And chances are people are going to continue to get sick and they're going to have to close down. All right. The Federal Reserve of Chicago conducted a survey in the spring and found that three-quarters of companies in the U.S. economy need at least a year to fully recover from the pandemic. There are 670 respondents to the poll, and half told the Chicago Fed that the recovery will take between 1 to 2 years to develop. The other half was split between recovery in less than a year and one would take more than 2 years. Many small businesses we heard from, especially those in entertainment, tourism, recreation, restaurants, and retail sectors, are in danger of financial distress, the report said. Many businesses are facing very difficult challenges, like are unlikely to go away quickly. To tally up the sectors, and they support 32 million jobs before the crisis, or about a third of the private sector workforce. And it looks to me as though half of their work are not going to come back. So they're already saying many of these jobs out here you're never going to have to worry about going back to, because these businesses are not going to be able to open up. And when you look, I mean, because look, I worked in corporate America, and our office was not set up for no social distancing. It wasn't. There was 7,700 employees. We weren't set up for social distancing. Okay. People have to understand, the sensitive sector, such as restaurants spend 30% on labor, 30 cents per rent, 30% on rent, and 30% on food. They have 10% a margin. That's it, a 10% margin. So good luck with the partial reopening and social distancing. Yeah. A lot of restaurants said they can't even make their rent when they can only do a partial opening. That little bit of money they get don't even cover the rent. Wow, that this is just crazy what's going on. As it stands, the United States Chamber of Commerce said 25% of small businesses have already shut down. Another survey concluded that two-thirds of people are still nervous about leaving their homes. 59% said they intend to remain locked down on their own until signs emerge that the virus is fully contained. YouGov CBS poll concluded that 85% of American households said they wouldn't get on an airplane even if they could. That's why the industry needs a bailout. A Washington Post University of Maryland poll shows that 56% of consumers around the US intend to shop at a supermarket, which I suppose is a continuous bully um, data point for delivery services, but that's about it. 33% said they are comfortable entering a retail store, and a mere 22% said they are willing to dine in a sit down restaurant. That's pretty low. 22%? That's low. All these polls are basically the same thing. It will not be business as usual, as the bulls will try and convince you. And the best we can hope for is a partial recovery at best. What we have on our hands is a vertical economic decline with job losses on the order of magnitude higher than anything witnessed since the Great Depression. Even as the stock market tells you that it has it all figured out, I can assure you that what we face at this very moment is a very uncertain economic future. And unfortunately, most of the long term risk are to the downside. We are in a depression, not a recession, but a depression. The dynamics of a depression are different than they are in a recession, because depressions invoke a secular change in behavior. Classic business cycle recessions are forgotten about within a year after they end. The scars from this one will take years to heal. Mm-mm-mm. Well, we shall see. It certainly don't look good right now, that's for sure. Outside the treasury market, asset prices still don't reflect the economic depression because they have been so heavily sedated and unprecedented fiscal and monetary policy stimulus. Beneath the veneer, there is rot. We shall see how long governments can mask what is really happening organically in the economy. At some point, the well will run dry. Yeah, I don't see how these businesses are making it with, they can have half capacity or 25% capacity. They can't make no money like that. Okay. Nothing lasts forever, not even what seems for now to be an endless lifeline of government support. Wow. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Is he right? Are we in a depression and not a recession? I mean, what he said kind of makes sense. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.